Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's game time. We're going to get right into the importance of capitals and why it's important to take them out and what will happen when you take them out. So I'm going to go into this match here. I am India, and right now we are going to be taking Austria. And okay, so right here I got my guys lined up on Austria, and we're going to go ahead and look at this guy's entire area. So we're going to turn on political view. He's the white. He's not much. He's definitely not much considering that we own the whole map. So he only has 5 cities. The dude hasn't grown at all. He's been active. He wasn't moving this jet. He started moving it yesterday. So I know he comes on and checks once in a while, but the guy hasn't moved at all since the very beginning, which is going to be perfect for this video because I'm turning political view off and we're going to turn on morale, so you can see that his land is completely dark green, which is really good on morale. The darker the green, the better the morale. And for an example, I just took all this and you see it's a lot of angry reds and orange. This area is not happy at all. That's why a lot of cities are still on fire. They're in the process of being healed. That's why I got a troop on each city until they're done healing. Remember, they got to get up to about 36%, and then you should be good to run them away to the next city. So, and we're going to look at his capital right here. At the bottom left corner, there's a little smiley face down there. It's 100%. That's his morale. So his morale on his capital is 100%. That's one happy city. And if you look at his resources, 2000.3 on supplies. And then let's check out this city. This one right here is a 92% on his happiness of morale. And he's doing 1,400 on his electronics. And then his gas, 1.9, and his happiness here is a 92. So all we're going to do right now is I'm going to take the capital, and you're going to see the big difference it does to all of his cities. So what I'm going to do, we're going to declare war real quick. I'm going to turn this morale off and then we'll turn it back on. So let's see. I just want to see who's going to clear first. Okay. Then I'm going to take my jets and I'm going to make sure that I clear everything out first. We're just going to go ahead and ballot. I'll make sure it's empty before my guys get there. Even if you do an overkill, that's fine. I don't know why I split that. There's only 5 there. So let's go ahead and hit that again. And once my first one gets there, if I find out that it's like empty, I will veer the other ones. I'm going to take out his 2 troops on the side over here, just because I can see them. But I want to make sure his capital's clear. Alright, let's see which one's closer. This one's closer. We're going to go ahead and rush them. You gotta be careful on rushing your units though, because when you hit the speed up on them, you lose health every hour that they're running. So it's at 25 health right now. He will slowly start dropping as he's running. So that's kind of the flaw about rushing, but rushing is very valuable if you know how to use it. Okay, so as they're going in, I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on so we can hopefully see a nice morale drop the moment that he hits. So everything is dark green. Now what's going to happen is when you take the capital, everything instantly drops by 20%, sometimes even more. So for instance, so right here on top, you can see India, 2,193 victory points. is what I'm working with right now. I got 153 cities. So if someone came in and took my capital, I would lose about 80% of that right off the bat, because my cities will catch on fire. Insurgents will go crazy on them. They would be pointless to try to sit on a hill, because you won't heal. If you don't have a capital, your happiness does not go anywhere but down. So just keep that in mind. If you do not have a capital, you do not have morale. There's no growing your morale. So your morale is your bread and butter in this game. They kind of made the game very surrounded around the idea of morale, so just keep that in mind. Morale is huge in this game. Okay, we're getting close. Just want to see what's there. He's running in. Yep, undeclared war. Yep, already took one. And as you can see how red that is? Now, the Providence right next to it is 100%. Now, I just took this. It instantly dropped it to 30%. So, just so you're fully aware. Now, remember, his capital was 100%. We're going to see if it drops morale at all when you hit it with the jets. I'm just going to have him attack all three, even if there's nothing there. Let's see if it affects the morale at all. Ah, there is a guy there. So it took a little bit for him to get past the border for it to pop up. We're about to hit him. And my jets are up loaded. Like, they are almost max level. I'm taking them to their max level now. So they're pretty high up there on strength. Oh, okay, it's dead. Now you see the different colors. I'm going to hit him one more time. And go boom. Oh, it turned another color. Okay, cool. Oh, where does Jet go? Oh, you know what it is? Is he only had one airfield, and I took his airfield out. So now his jet has to either go somewhere or it's just been grounded. So he can't move his jet unless he has a friend somewhere. So let's check this out. It went from 100% down to 74. It's a big jump. I only hit it with 3 jets. So we'll go ahead and stop those. Okay. So as my guys get closer, sure, let's rush you two just a second. Boom. So this is at 30 now. Yeah, so as you start taking things, everything's going to drop in morale. Now, technically, we haven't taken the capital yet. We emptied the city out. The capital's hurting. Let's see. Hasn't done anything over here yet. These are still... Oh, that one's at 94. 90. Okay. But the moment we take that capital, we should see every one of his cities. He has 5 of them. So we got the capital. This one's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the moment we take that, you can see a major drop in all his cities. They're all going to turn a different color. And we're going to see if the Providence drop in color too. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to figure this out together. So there's also a little, it's not a cheat, but it's a little glitch within the game. When you get it down to about 8 minutes before it takes something, you can actually hit the rush or hit the rush off, turn it on and turn it off. Either way, if you get close enough, you will do an auto take or auto skip those like 8 minutes, 7 minutes. So close enough? Yep, that's close enough. You see that? Okay, so now I'm going to go back to rush so we can make it. I was able to drop a couple minutes. Yep, and that Providence is now down to 30. Is it affecting anything yet? It's not affecting the sides. They're still at 100. we're going to try this, and we're going to, as you can see, we're at 8 minutes, 7:53. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit that rush button and see if we can skip the rest of the 7 minutes. Boom, it did it. So it instantly took it. Okay, so when you look at that, it's at 25% morale. It definitely hit. Now all these other cities have gone and changed of color, and the other ones have, all the Providence have too. See, they were all at 100%. They're at 80 now. They did an instant 20% drop. So now all the cities, instead of being 92, is now 72. There was one that was 94. I think it was this one. Yep, it's a 74 now. So everything dropped by 20%. Now, if you look at this city, this one's like a 41. So this one's good to, this isn't his, but for an example, if you take in his capital and he owned this one, it would automatically go down to 21%, which is in danger of being taken over by insurgent. 35 and under, you're at risk of insurgent taking it. So yeah, that would definitely send him in those threshold where his stuff can just be overrun and taken. So yeah, that's the importance of the capitals. The capitals definitely have a big part in your morale. Now let's see, we were looking at resources. That one's at, yeah, see, they dropped a little bit. This one was at 1.4, it's now 1.2. I think his gas was 1.9, if I'm not mistaken. It's now 1.6. Oh, look at that one. That one's under 1,000. And that one's 1.4. Now, it works like that with all of them. So I have 150 cities. If you took my capital, every single one of my cities will drop in resources, which instantly I could lose thousands a day being produced. This guy, since he only has 5 cities, he only lost hundreds. But yeah, if he had a large amount of cities, then it would have been way harder for him. Let's see. Turn that off. Yeah, he just has a small little land. He'll be gone. But yeah, that's the idea of why it's important to take the capitals. And then as this heals, if you want your stuff to heal faster, you just go to build. I personally like to build the underground bunkers. They give an instant boost to morale. And then you got the military hospitals. They do more of a morale boost over time. So yeah, we start building that. Once that's good and ready to go, that will get a boost itself, and then it'll start affecting everything that's around it that's unhappy. So yeah, that's the idea. That's the importance of taking the capitals. If you guys have any information that can add to this, please add it in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, follow us, and let's keep this going, and I will see you guys next time.